Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 631. And I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for this week. I am Circuit Main. I'm also joined by my wonderful group of Brony panelists here to also bring the Brony community. We have DM21,
God, it's hot out.
Textalion, Toakoi,
Meet
and Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
everyone.
And for a lot of you out there right now, we're currently experiencing a fun little heat wave. Some of you who have already passed it, some of you are in the middle of it. If you are experiencing it, I do hope you are sticking cool, keeping your fan, if not an AC unit, making sure you're drinking plenty of water, and just trying your best to keep cool and wait until it passes. It sucks. But we're here to give you something entertaining and fun to listen to while you're keeping yourself nice and chilled with that popsicle that just melted because you weren't paying attention for 5 seconds. We're here to bring you the Brony community. And of course, this week, a fun and interesting return of sorts. We're going to be talking about the fan project of Fighting is Magic Aurora Edition, which seeks to complete where the main six left off with Fighting is Magic before cease and desist. But of course, before we get into all of that, it's a good time to warm up our vocal cords, talk a little bit about ourselves and things that have been going on in our daily lives. And the best way to do that is with a good old double dose and ice chilled with a little bit of whipped cream and nuts on top dose of Wub. So I would like to ask you as we start off our show every week. What's up, Bronies?
Oh, I'm sicker than a dog, so expect coughing and sneezing from me.
Oh, that's too bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, you go onto one website and suddenly you got a computer virus. Never fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sick last week, so in the middle of the week, I think I'm getting better though.
I haven't gotten sick at all, but I know a few people around me who have, and apparently, and also fun little bit of news out there. Apparently, a
Oh,
new variant,
definitely. That sucks.
a new variant of COVID is apparently out there now.
It
Oh
does not
no.
surprise me.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing I keep hearing a lot about is apparently one of the symptoms is razor blade throat.
Hmm. My
Which,
throat is a little bit. It's sore, but it's from the cough and not.
I got you.
This hasn't
Drought.
been to my neck of the woods yet.
Yeah, Kelsakai, I haven't heard anything about a drought in particular. That we just a heat wave going on right now. Though I do know that some places in the country are probably experiencing drought conditions right now. I think Utah is. We're experiencing some drought conditions right now, but it's not exactly a surprising thing. Well, a little bit of what's up, Bernie, going on with me. I finally got a project of mine done. Well, two projects really. One of them was something stupid. I finally did the handyman thing. I was able to install a patio curtain over our patio door. First time I ever actually tried to work with tools, measuring ruler, not measuring tape, and also drilling holes into drywall.
Hmm.
I eventually succeeded, though it doesn't look the best, and eventually if I ever take it down, I'm gonna need a lot of plaster and molding and stuff to get it, a lot of grounding. There's gonna be a lot of work to get it back up and normal if I ever take that curtain down, which is gonna suck.
Mhm.
It
Also, remember, anytime you work with drywall, be it replacing it or whatnot, always have a solid sheet above and like 4 or 5 inches at the base. So if you have to replace it, it's easier than removing the whole sheet.
Right. Well, that's Future Circuit's problem. But the other thing I'm a little bit more excited about, and that I did have to, it took me a while to work on this because I even had to go for as far as buying a carpet cleaner. I finally have a VR setup in the old roommate's room. So now I have a full 360 movement area of movement where I don't have to worry about smacking my hand against a light in the ceiling. Only problem is now the computer I'm using for my VR shenanigans seems to be doing some weirdly temperamental things, which has me concerned that it may be not doing too hot or may even be giving up the ghost, which really sucks in a weird way.
It's never easy, eh, Second?
Yeah, never is. But that's, again, future circuit's problem. As long as it keeps working for now. Anyway, not a whole lot more else going on with me at the moment. It's just been keeping busy, keeping up with the artist training grounds and stuff. But that'll, of course, come with the content creation portion. Anybody else have any other wubs that they want to throw out there?
My clothes washer broke last weekend.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Ooh, that really does suck. I haven't been able to replace mine at all in the longest time. Is it just gonna be an easy fix kind of thing, or are you gonna have to replace outright?
But I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah. I'll hold my breath for you then. And hope for the best for you. Because that really does suck, though. So, anybody else have any other quick wub time, or should we go ahead and get right into the news of it?
I think news might be good at this point.
Well, I mean, I mean, thank you. I just wanted to make sure we got everybody covered who wanted to jump in on this. All right. But yeah, really quick.
Definitely most is stopping at backstage.
Yeah, I was actually about to mention. Unfortunately, Deathlight is feeling a little illish, so it looks like somebody else has got hit with the sickness. They got down with the sickness.
Oh, wow.
No, he's probably making sounds similar to that right now. So we'll wish him. I'm gonna wish him the best, and hopefully he'll feel better in the near future. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about all the fun stuff that is happening in the Brony community, news-wise and otherwise. Starting off, of course, with the Pony Convention Countdown. We currently, the latest pony convention thing that's going to be happening is a PonyCon event that is happening at Festival Fantasy, which is apparently a massive event that goes on for quite a while. The event itself going from June 27th to July 6th. The pony, the little pony event is going to be a 2-day thing that's going to be happening from the 28th to the 29th over in the Czech Republic. So our friends across the globe are going to have a chance to really pony it up together. And I really hope it goes well for them, and I hope they have a great time. I'm hoping I can see some pictures too. But for those of you who aren't able to do that, we do have Full Spectrum Fest Refractions. Alright, this says... Nope, website's still not working, so I don't know what to tell you about this.
I think at this point, if you're interested, go join the Discord.
Go join the Discord. Take a look at it. I wish I could tell you more. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try one other thing here real fast, just for the sake of at least saying I gave an honest effort.
Meanwhile, while he does that, Comic-Con finally posted their dates for 2026, which looking good.
All right. Yep. Unfortunately, honest effort did not actually. Nope. One more thing. Okay, that kind of... All right. Well, I got somebody's music profile that says that they're going to be going to it, but it no no. What? Oh. Well, hello there. I think we have something.
Do we have breaking news?
No, we just have news. Okay, so I was able to find a full-on schedule for Full Spectrum Fest. So this is a thing, and it is happening. So a lot of the musicians that are going to be performing are being listed here. This is once again, this is a Ponytown event, so you will need to go into event.pony.town to go to it. There's also a Discord server here. This was also found on the Twitter site, so it's probably on their Discord page too if you look. But yeah, I'm not. Well, I think I remember Pegasus, and I think Bolt. I think that I know who Bolt is there. So some names
Yeah,
I
I
remember.
recognize both.
Yeah, some names I recognize, some names I don't. So it looks like a good mix of both new and previous talent. So yeah, it looks like it'll be well worth an entertaining evening. So yeah, check it out. So I can confirm that that is a thing and it is existing. So the only reason I was so hesitant about getting so hesitant about that is just after the other convention that didn't exist. Yeah, I got a little worried there. But yeah, a couple of weeks
I
after
wonder
that,
if it's the same bolt I'm thinking about.
I think so. There's only one Bolt I'm saying.
The bolt I was thinking of was Bolt the Super Pony. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same one or not.
All right, so the next convention is going to be a couple weeks after that. That is going to be in Austria, Hops Featherfest, which looks like it is a fun time, especially since apparently the theme for this year's Hops Featherfest, the second year, is Heaven or Hell. I don't know what. I have no idea how to interpret any of that, but it is hilarious. Absolutely love that.
Well, they could be going to Hell, Michigan.
I mean, you're not wrong, but they're in Austria. That would be one hell of a trip.
Exactly.
Anyway, so yep, if you are in Austria, do check it out. It looks like it's a lot of fun, and they are in their second year, so they're still they're fledgling, which also means that it's a good opportunity to see a con really come up on its own and continue taking great steps to become even better. Next, the week after that is going to be China Southern Brony Carnival, one of the Brony conventions that's over in China. We've seen a lot of awesome images and merchandise and things that have come from it. Unfortunately, that's all we have. We haven't had a chance to go to one, and I don't know if we ever will for it anytime soon. But it'll be interesting to see what comes out of that and to check it all out. And of course, the week after that is TruckCon, which will be in Columbus, Ohio, over at the Wyndham. Which unfortunately, I've said it already. I'm gonna say it again. I will unfortunately be unable to attend TruckCon. This is the one this is one of the cons I had to cut out for financial reasons, and even more so now because I'm living by my lonesome. But it's still happening, and I do hope that the people that are going this year have a great time and that it ends up being a great convention. Alright, and just give me a quick second here while I get new set up. Okay. Sorry. This is what I'm being professional. Can you tell? All right, let's go ahead and check out the news here. We do got a little bit of news. Speaking of China, and how come we can't have nice things? And I mean this in slightly joking, slightly sincere in some way. But even though G4 has kind of quieted down here in the Americas, it is really ramping up in China in some ways that I really wish we would have had in our way. But it looks like 3 more collabs are starting to pop up here over there. First, looks like 3. They got Wallace, a fast food chain, is having a pony collab event. Paris Baguette, a bakery, and Coty, which is for coffee. Now, I'm obviously going to be taking shots in the dark here. I'm guessing this is the fast food one that is going to be doing a collab. And seriously, look at this shit. How in the hell are we not getting stuff like this here in America?
Oh my god.
Granted, I question if that chicken sandwich is real. And if that is real, my god, we are being I have no idea how to interpret.
So you gotta remember, their eateries are normally done for show. Ours is done to just get in, get out.
Okay.
Oh my god, those pink glass standees. Jesus.
Okay. Alright. Okay, but yeah, all the got the fries, you got the drink, you got all these little standees and it's the little tickets. It looks like those are tickets too. It just looking at the
I thought they were
freaking
bookmarks at first, but yeah, they're tickets.
and just that chicken sandwich. My god, that chicken sandwich. We consider America to be the land of fast food. We are lost at war. We have lost that war.
Remember, this is artisan food, not fast food.
Let me
Artisan fast food.
look at this. Look how much they got. Little baggies. They got sticker sheets. They got tokens. Oh my!
Again, it's a cultural thing.
I don't care if it's a cultural
if we can
thing.
get those
Our
standees
culture sucks.
online.
Our culture sucks if we can't pull off this kind of crap. You go to Popeyes and you're lucky if you get the right freaking pie. They go to their Wallace and they get this. What the hell are we doing?
The East does what the West don't.
Apparently. Jeez.
Again, it's one of those things of, I could totally see this being at a certain place, but because we're so gosh dang big, and I know China's bigger, but you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I get it. Their economy is doing really well. They got a lot of commerce and stuff. But I mean, still, come on.
Because honestly, back in the 90s, I could see Wendy's at the very least having some stuff like this.
That's the problem. Back in the 90s, what happened? What happened? I mean, just what happened? I mean, we used to get awesome. We used to get monogrammed Coke cups from freaking McDonald's. Now we're lucky if we get a toy that doesn't fall apart in 5 seconds. We're lucky if we even get a toy.
Yeah, those kind of deals have fell through the floor.
Okay. I'm getting grouchy. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other cool stuff here. This one, I'm guessing this is the bakery here. Have some awesome little placards there, and it looks like standees that are going to be on some stylized pony cakes. Oh yeah, you can get a better look at them right here. But honestly, I do like this. There's something about cakes with fresh fruit on them that it screams so much more better than just like cakes with like giant frosting flowers. I don't know.
Well,
Am I the only one about that? Is it just me getting older?
You're in the right, but it's one of those things, again, because of how big we are as a country, fresh fruit doesn't travel easy.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on here. But yeah, you can see right here, Paris Baguette. This is the bakery. And of course, we mentioned the Coty coffee. And it looks. I'm going to assume that mini fridge is just a mini fridge, and that they actually have little magnets there. But yeah, you got Bonafide coffee, little baggies, sticker sheets, and little
Oh,
standees.
that keychain.
Yeah, awesome little keychain there. Seriously, this is amazing stuff. I absolutely love this. This is so cool. Granted, they're apologies. They are doing the American coffee thing where if anybody considers that coffee, I got a bridge to sell them.
That's iced coffee, on my guess.
No.
I got some oceanfront property in Arizona.
Not quite. Not. No, it's just. It's the thing I have against Starbucks, where half of their stuff. I mean, not even that. It's like 75% of their stuff isn't even considered coffee anymore or coffee related.
I know where you're getting at.
Yeah,
Here's the
it's just like a strawberry lemonade here that's probably caffeinated.
Yeah, McDonald's has the right to call itself a coffee shop more than Starbucks does, and that's saying something.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on here. Next, Wild Mains. We got Wild.
How's that show been?
It's still been wildin'. Of course, this one deals all about sportsmanship and teamwork. So, yep, it does have a bigger cast than usual. It got five horses beating the crap out of each other. But it's still fun. It's still enjoyable. It still has the same tropes that we always talk about. I bet you wonder how we got here.
There's no I in team.
Yeah. But yes, as always, we do recommend checking it out, especially if you want something fun and silly just to enjoy for a few minutes. It's an easy watch, and you can just enjoy it for what it is. And then go buy all their playsets and toys from Walmart. And next, a little bit on news, the Open Pony Cyberpunk Gallery. I really like talking about these because there's some really interesting designs that you see here, and we don't get to talk about these a whole lot because Second Life, unfortunately, is such a taboo subject when it comes to Twitch and just in general. Because, yes, it does have places where you get general audiences can be. Unfortunately, because it does have adults-only things, they are on a lot of ban lists. So, now, all we have is random screenshots from here and there. But yes, the Open Pony customizable pony character, they did a full-on shoot based off of Cyberpunk. Or Cyberpunk aesthetics, I would say.
Oh, that one is neat.
Yeah. So we're probably going to get some dark nitty-gritty, but we're also probably going to get some futuristic neon lights things going on. Though I don't know why. Is there something funny about seeing a futuristic pony with a top hat with a glowing ring on it?
That's sore.
Oh, you got the Tron bike. You got to have the freaking Tron bike.
Of course.
And a rocket launcher.
And a rocket launcher with some cyber wings. Oh, and the lightsaber.
Are you sure
And
that's not
random Doctor Who, just random Doctor Who. A pony named Neon. Yeah.
Bat Pone.
Upside down Bat Pone. There's a little changeling pone, I believe, right there. Cyberpunk changeling. Who saw that one coming?
I mean, it kind of fits.
Kinda. But yeah, these are really awesome. It is really cool to see. It's kind of amazing that such an old platform can still do amazing stuff like this. It really does speak to the creativity of people if they're able to, if they allow themselves to be creative and think of fun ways of, showing off.
VR chat had ran after Second Life walked.
Something like that. So, speaking of cyberpunk and dystopian futures, My Little Pony music channels apparently, for some weird reason, and nobody knows why, and I haven't checked to see if this is still a thing, apparently just suddenly dumped a bunch of AI non-pony generated crap music.
Did they get hacked?
Nobody knows. But this was the official. This is from the official My Little Pony channel in Apple Music. But apparently, this also was Spotify, Zuvik, YouTube's My Little Pony topic title, KKBox. Wow, they got a lot of different channels, don't they? And there are some guesses that maybe it's an intern, maybe the accident, somebody got wires crossed. It's still a little concerning that it's even allowing it to begin with, but yeah, no, it's just utter, it's weird trash. But we just had to point it out here because it is weird trash. I mean, dear world, look at this. You get the new DJ Pony going on, and then suddenly, crap. You know what? Actually, give me a second here. I'm going to check something real fast. Because I do have Spotify with me right here. Okay, no. Okay, okay, how about if I did the discography? Is that going to... No? Single... No. Oh, yeah, no, it's still there. Oh my... Yeah, there's just so much crap. Honestly, it's stuff like this that makes me want to just download everything I can because it's a horrible feeling that somehow somebody's going to end up just destroying it from the inside out or something. I don't know. It's crap. So, keep an eye out for that, but at the same time, it's kind of like a what? And finally, let's talk a little bit about Tamers because another My Little Pony Tamers movie has been released. Flawless Farts Open a Portal.
Oh.
So, yep. If you've already experienced Tamers before, you know exactly what to expect. And 100%. Early 2000s humor, a lot of kind of weird combination of interesting art, bad art, weird art, crude humor, weird jokes, and apparently this one also deals with... Boy, I just picked out a fun time, didn't I?
You always do, boss. You always do.
Apparently, this one deals with multiple universes, and I think some of the other animated things that that Tamers actually has done in the past, just to kind of lampoon it a bit.
Oh, Sonic Underground. Oh God.
Yeah. Sonic Underground involved Powerpuff Girls, the Sonic Sat AM cartoons, because I know that's that weird Prince. I think earlier we saw that that was a Tony Hawk thing. I'm just gonna walk away at this point. This insanity I say it speaks for itself, but it doesn't speak for anybody. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, check it out. You know what you're getting into if you do that. So. News was a little light this week. So, in lieu of that, we do have two other things I want to throw out here. And these were random discoveries that I made recently that I wanted to talk a little bit on the show just to let people know that, one, this exists, and two, I don't know how long they'll exist. Because I'm surprised they still exist. One of the things is I found out about a couple of online storefronts from content creators or other people of the early in the Brony community that are apparently still open and still selling interesting things. Starting off with apparently, if you are a collector of coins, there's the Coins of Harmony. site that apparently still exists somehow. But yeah, it got
Of course,
coins.
Rarity will be sold out.
Yeah, Rarity's sold out, but so far it's the only one that's there's also a Princess Luna one that looks really
Yeah,
cool.
Princess Luna.
Yeah.
Does not
Barrel, the
surprise
voice
me.
acted ponies are all sold out.
Yeah. Well,
Not
I don't know.
Barrel,
Twilight's still there.
Tabitha Saint Germain. Yeah, Tabitha Saint Germain.
Yeah.
Voice Luna and Rarity.
Yeah, but it looks like they still got a bunch of coins here, and I mean $10 per coin. That's not a bad price here. But yeah, I can't remember how I stumbled across this, but I did, and it looks like it's a really, really old site, or at least it's not heavily maintained. And I don't know how long it's going to be around, so I do want to try to take advantage of this when I can to grab a couple of coins. But I also honestly like the look of them.
But I don't know where to store them.
But you could have a derpy coin with bubbles.
Oh no, you're going to summon a call.
Well, I can't summon them yet. It's not time yet. I mean, heck,
You said Deppy, you know that boy would.
You can even have a Chrissy coin with holes in it. Seriously, I absolutely love this. And yeah, even though the Luna's gone, the Celestia's still there, and she looks freaking crazy too. But it is really cool that it is really cool that this is still out and around. And wow, if anything, Celestia actually looks even better than Luna somehow. But yeah, that was one of the things I found. Put these in a Power Ranger Morphin. Oh, yeah, that
would be awesome.
Mighty Morphin Pony Rangers.
It's friendship time. Friendship, kindness, generosity, loyalty. Tyrannosaurus. Just suddenly Tyrannosaurus. Okay.
Hey, speaking of Spike's there, does that mean he won't go for 6 for... No, he can't go 6. He'll go 7 Ranger.
The coal has been summoned.
I told ya!
I didn't do it intentionally. But anyway, we'll go
You
ahead.
said Deppy.
Moo. Well, that's
You
coins.
said the word derpy.
I did. Well, there's also another thing that may be interested. We got the Coins of Harmony. There's also another site that I stumbled across called Brony Badges. And yeah, these are these are some old looking badges that they apparently they still have for a little bit longer, I think. But yeah, 20 of them. Yeah.
Do realize that you're only looking at a small section right now. Scroll up and go to categories, because you're currently under one artist's list.
Ooh, hello. Is there
So I could just get
last
more.
updated 2019.
Yep. So this is
Wow.
it is a very
Web hosting.
It is a much old. Yeah, these are older sites. So one thing I do want to exercise: these are older sites. They are still up. So I don't know if they're still valid. So caution. But if they are, it would be kind of cool to get some of this stuff because it's early fandom stuff.
And I did see while scrolling through in there that if this site is working, 25 cents more and you get it turned into a keychain.
Ooh.
It was an additional add-on that I don't know where it's listed in the full listing. It was in the suggested with of something I pulled up.
Wait, that's Sakura? Oh, it's Cat Sakura.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of these are
Oh
really
my God,
interesting.
the Cheshire Cat.
Some of these look like that they
Wow.
were really artist rendered. Yeah, I don't know how I found this. I can't remember how I found these, but I found them nonetheless, and it's really awesome, really funny. I'm going to try my luck on them at some point here soon. Just if they actually are, if they're still valid, if it still works, and I could still get some of these. I am absolutely going to get some of these. These are really awesome. They're pretty funny, and it also kind of gives me a nice little here we go, keychain upgrade.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you don't even have to do just pins. You can get a keychain of it. But yeah, no, it's just so awesome to see, and it also just reminds me of the early fandom too. So if it works, that'll be awesome, and if it doesn't, at least I tried.
And something about the two sites you pulled up just feels so early internet.
I know.
I love it.
It's so beautifully nostalgic. Oh wow, this one has a magnet upgrade.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't even have to do
Nice.
keychain upgrade. You can make it a magnet.
Dang.
Ring a ding ding.
Hey, look, Trixie the cat.
That is cute.
That is awesome. But yeah, I'm probably gonna give it a shot at some point here in the near future. I highly recommend you try it too if you
Cat
really
Red
want.
Heart.
I mean, God, the neon rarity here is pretty awesome too. There's so many of these.
Oh, that is awesome.
I could easily spend $20 on this without even trying. But yeah, these are the badges and stuff I kind of miss from the early fandom, and I kind of wish that they would come back. I understand why they may be hesitant to do so, just because a lot of fan, there's a lot of badges. Oh look, juice box.
Yep.
You know what that means?
Guess what the
link is in the show notes.
Both links for both of these are in the show notes. Please, please, please be sure to check the show notes. I'll go ahead and drop them in right now. They are both in the show notes. Randomly unexpected pony merch news item. They are both there. And yeah, these are going to be in the show notes. I wanted to make sure I had talked about it a little bit. Oh wow, look, the early Twilight Sparkle even has wingless Twilight there. Look at that.
Yeah, that's definitely an older design.
Well, not necessarily. Some people just go back to the old.
Deal with it.
Actually, I kind of like this. You can see her eyes behind the sunglasses there.
Yeah, that's good attention to detail.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh wow.
Man,
Flying Nimbus!
dang it! I suddenly just want to go down into a big comfy chair and just watch a bunch of old pony videos. This is giving me such vibes.
That pin made me want to watch Dragon Ball again.
Yeah, I'm okay. We're gonna move on. I could be stuck on this forever. I could go through that forever easily. All right,
Yeah, putting those links in the show notes, boss.
they're in the show notes. They're in the bottom of the
Okay.
news. I'll even put them in fan submissions and suggestions just to make sure that they're noticed. There, I just did it. So speaking
Okay.
of which,
there's only one link. Okay, I thought
There's
there
two
was
links. There is 2 links. Look closer. Okay, I get it. Give me a second here. There.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, so now that we already got the content creation hit, let's go ahead and get into that. And of course, with our content creation, we have our challenge of the week. Our challenge of the week, indeed. And our challenge for this week, by random pull on a wheel, was how many ponies to change a light bulb. But there's also the Protest Initiative Challenge. A challenge of protest for the initiative.
Goal.
Goldust? I think we killed him.
No, we haven't killed him yet.
Goldust, we love you.
He
Come
died.
back.
He died because of the derpy coin.
What did I do?
Oh, Goldust, we
He was
have,
seeing if you
we
were
have the
alive.
Protest Initiative Challenge.
Oh yes, the protest initiative. The protest initiative challenge this week is. I actually can't remember. Was it Sprinkle? Is it Sprinkle
Yes.
this week? It's Sprinkle this week.
It's just
Okay,
Sprinkle.
I do
We only had
remember.
Sprinkle, yeah.
I just remembered it was like a derivative off of Rain.
Yeah, that's not where I took mine. So, This one, I literally finished coloring as the pre-show was going on. I did the majority.
see
I
it.
actually did the majority of the drawing while I was at work.
Cute.
Yeah, with all the crap that Rainy has been causing the show, all the rain puns and everything, I finally decided, okay, you know what? You deserve this. You're getting in an image. So I believe this is actually my first Rainy draw, too.
You're wonderful,
Rainy
Rainy.
is such a cute character.
Agreed.
No, I don't think I quite I don't think I quite femaled the nose enough, but maybe that's me.
It's fine.
Yeah, well. Oh crap! I just saw the chat. Sorry, hold on. I see it. Yeah.
But
No. Just there was a big thing a big warning window that was blocking the chat. I just had to click OK on it. But yeah, this one's kind of funny in a weird way because this is one I made in Clip Studio Paint, which is the first time I've touched Clip Studio Paint in over 2 weeks. No, over 3 weeks. Because all of my art challenges I've been trying to do in Sketchbook. Because I've been trying to do different arting to test myself with different arting applications and arting brushes. And I could do that in Clip Studio Paint as well, but I have so many brushes that I have not installed, and it just gets overwhelming real fast if you let it. So I decided the best thing to do is just to go for a more limited set to work on. So, yep. Rainy is chucking, for any of those who are curious, she is chucking a sprinkle. A single sprinkle at the light to try to change it.
I like it. I like it.
Yep.
I think it'll work.
But
I think it'll work. I believe. I have confidence in this idea.
Nope, unfortunately it didn't help. And it may have gotten into my eye too right afterwards. We're not sure.
That's called
or you ate
advancement.
it.
It's a step in the right direction.
Oh, there's also another step in the right direction by Coal Dust. This was made during the pre-show.
Clink.
So apparently changing a light bulb can cause water sprinklers to go off. Which, yeah, that would scare the living crap out of me at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's the stuff like water and an open electrical socket. No. I mean, granted, the lights would be off, but still, no.
And
So-
imagine if that light bulb got soaked in the socket and it put
There
it
would
in
be
the
no way I'd
socket
screw
and it
there.
was-
There was no way I would screw it in if it got soaked. That'd be the dumbest move. I'd be asking for it at that point.
Indeed. It would be like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah.
So, like, the building that my model train club is in has all those sprinklers with, that, hang down. And here's the thing. In our club, we move stuff around a lot, like giant chunks of layout or big pieces of wood to go into the layout. And tell you what, we always have to be careful of those things because if you hit any of them, congratulations, it's gonna rain some very out of scale rain.
Oof.
Do not want.
I imagine so. Hopefully you don't get too close to touching them.
I mercifully hasn't happened yet. Hopefully it doesn't.
Well, there you go then. And still, this is amazing that you drew this all basically really in 45 minutes. Well, not even that. It maybe about half an hour. Because he did stop more than a few times, and he was started a little late. But I really like it. It's awesome.
That's really impressive.
I think we killed him again.
No, I just been muting myself because I got the air conditioner on and I don't want to bleed through.
That's fair. But we also got Toakoi, who was able to submit one.
And there's a face that we haven't really seen much of.
Yeah, I'm trying to play. Oh, yeah, Mike-nized, right?
Yep. Mainly because he's the one with the light bulb on his butt.
you do realize that Mike Knight is a shark now. Do. He's a shark now. Do.
Unfortunately, when DeviantArt did the AI stuff, he deleted a lot of his reference stuff.
I don't blame him. Do. I really don't. No, I really don't blame him. No, that's fair enough. Maybe we should try throwing it at him and see what he thinks. Hey, Mike Knight, we drug your pony up from the grave. Just to change a light bulb.
No
we
wonder
brought
I've been
it.
having a hard time.
Actually,
finding-
that makes this more hilarious. We brought you back to the pony world just to change a light bulb. Sorry, we haven't seen you in a decade, and we know you're a shark now, but we need you to change the bulb. So come back as a pony.
No wonder I haven't been finding his stuff on DeviantArt.
Yeah. No, if you really want to find the stuff, maybe reach out to him. He might have posted it somewhere else to make it more accessible.
I have an idea where it might be posted somewhere else. I have an idea.
Sweet. All right, but yep, that is awesome little fun there by Tokoi, and a good old school reference of an old friend. And let's see. Okay, and now to go to other entries. This one's a little more on the random side of things. Kelsakai posted this with just Inferno's taste in women.
And you see a theme here.
There's so much I want to say. I just...
Aside from Derpy, all these are fire-based somehow.
Where's the Derpy?
Down there by the fire mage.
Oh, dear Christmas. Okay, let's try this again. No. This is what you get for not watching it on the...
Oh, it's
My
talking
bad.
on the stream, not on the,
Jeff Derpy.
not the share that we have on the Discord there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I
Yeah,
get
that
that.
I'm
Jeff Derpy
sorry.
has been
I
on
get
the
that
main
they're all
show for
fire
a while
themed.
now.
I get that they're all fire themed, but when you have literally a superhero alien and then a crazy girl, it's so like, oh boy. Okay, I get it. The joke is that they're all fire or fiery based, or kind of, or at least have fire motif to them. Because last I checked, I don't think I've seen Sun. No, wait. Well, she was when she was a demon, but she didn't.
No, she was also a phoenix. Put on your war paint.
Did she spurt fire or did she shoot laser blasts?
Fire.
CMC?
Who?
Sunset.
Sunset with good alicorn magic in the Forever Free, I think. Oh no. The
I think it was
Wonder...
the school competition one.
Yeah, the school competition one.
Equestrian games, yeah.
Basically, did she shoot magic or
Oh.
did she shoot fire?
I think it might have been fire magic. Magical fire?
I'm not sure. Everything was in the rainbow lasers at that point, I think.
Who's behind the chats? Nobody. Nobody you should care about ever. Okay, fine. I'll go ahead. Whoops, that's the wrong one. There you go.
I don't think I've got the file downloaded to take a quick look at the moment.
All right. Well, we're just gonna go with. We'll just go with it. It's bacon hair. You can't go wrong with bacon. Everybody loves bacon.
I might be able to find it.
Yeah.
If I can figure out how to work this thing.
Well, while that gets figured out here, we do have some other entries just from the artist training ground. Mostly my entries. Actually, they're pretty much all my entries. I'm not. It's just pretty much all mine. So, of course, I'm gonna pick the ones that drove me the most berserk, or I put the most effort into. Starting off with Rainbow Dash. I guess dressing up as a character from another game.
That
Bonus point.
costume looks so familiar.
I hope so. It's one of the more. It's an old game, but it's one of the most familiar games out there. Iconic would be a way to put it.
Chrono Trigger? Or
Yep, that's it.
Okay, yeah, I knew it.
Yeah,
was
doing my
working
pass
that
is
way.
not today.
You were asking about the scene where Sunset is in full alicorn mode.
Hmm.
Because
In the
she's just
third
got
movie, yeah.
light kind of going off her back there.
Yeah, it's like it
It's
wasn't exactly
not
like fire.
it's just light.
Thank you.
Okay then.
Like she has a strong fire-ish motif, but she doesn't exactly. She's not like spurting fire out. Anyway, yeah. Rainbow Dash Chrono Trigger. And also,
Hmm.
yep. One that I didn't quite take as long, but I definitely put a lot of effort into making it look more interesting. So yeah, Fluttershy, the boxer. Actually, now I think about it,
Cinderella Mare.
the what?
Cinderella Mare, the like Cinderella Man reference.
Oh, Cinderella Mare. I see. Yeah, it was more like a little bit of a joke nod to a South Park. Like, hey, I didn't hear no bell.
Oh yeah, the Jesus versus Satan.
No, that's Randy.
Well, yeah, that's.
Oh, that oh Randy. Okay. Why did I go to that? Why did my mind go to that one then?
I don't know. Yeah, there's one that just drawing a Fluttershy that was a lot more beat up, and basically you could tell who it is, but at the same time it's a little bit more its own thing at the same time. So yeah, this was expanding in a different way. Though I can't tell you how those arms and boxing gloves are driving me berserk. But I do like how I did the hair.
The hair looks messed up and raggy and cotton.
Yeah, like she got beat the crap out of, but she's still going. I didn't hear no bell. And something frivolous and fun just to give Cold Dust the feel goods.
Yay!
Derpy on an adventure.
Yay!
Yeah.
She's going the right way because she's going away from the sign that says wrong way.
You see, this is the problem I was having the whole stupid time. No, I'm serious, because the only thing I can think of is, if I say this way on the sign pointing that direction, I don't know. I wanted it to be kind of in the background. I wanted it to imply that you're not supposed to go this way, but I don't know. My brain wasn't having it where just saying this way and pointing the other direction, or don't go this way or something like that. Just putting a wrong way sign and then letting people interpret how they want was the only way I could think to do that right.
My interpretation is Derpy's going the right way because she's the best.
Fair enough.
The best there ever was.
To derp them is her real test. Anyway, so yep, those are some of the things I've been making. I think I finally started to settle on an ear style I like. Funny enough, because of the derpy. Well, the derpy was one part of it, but yeah. Anyway, that'll be enough of all of that. Obviously, I don't want to keep showing you guys. It's like, look at all of the stuff I've made. You know, no, this is for everybody. Just showing all of my stuff off just feels weird to me. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and start off the next challenge of the week. Because even though we have the artist training ground still going on, we are still doing this at the moment. Pony power coins. Oh boy. So, yep. Once again, for those of you who do not know, this is a challenge of the week that everybody is allowed to participate in. We take prompts from everybody who is in the chat. Everybody gets one prompt that they can put in there. They only get one, but they're allowed that one. They all get put into the wheel. We randomize it all, give it a good old spin, and that will be our challenge for that week. And that challenge for that week is for everybody, and it is for anything creative. It's not just art. It could be for music. It could be for video, an animation. It could be maybe a random video content. Maybe it could be an impersonation. You could do an impersonation of Fluttershy's Arnold Schwarzenegger doing the prompt for some reason. However you want to express yourself in an artistic and creative way, we will accept it. We will welcome it, and we will put it up here. Circuit fails to realize his task is half complete. I feel like that's a prompt on something and I don't know what. Yeah.
Speed. I am speed.
Alright. Just gonna give it a little bit for everybody. Reminder, everybody gets one prompt. Everybody. You don't have to participate, but if you want to, you are more than welcome. We are eager to take your prompt. See, this is why we waited. I would have missed vaguely if I didn't wait a little bit here. Got key. Boy, we got a lot of good prompts here.
Oh, vaguely has finally joined.
Now he joins in a little bit here and there, but I'm glad we got him now.
I know. It's just I didn't see him earlier in the chat.
All right, giving it a little bit longer here.
I'm actually awake. I'm actually awake this week.
Ooh, Suki.
Yay!
And I'm pushing the PG-13 again.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
Oh. But what if the balls are inert?
No.
Suki, every day we stray further from God, and I think you're causing it.
You assume God still is still here.
I think God wanted us out of his basement a while ago.
Yeah, probably. Okay. All right. Giving it just a second longer here. I think we may have gotten everybody in. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle them up. And here's our spin. So it looks like Chaos Sakai won with speed. But that's not the only one, because we usually have a protest initiative challenge.
Yes, the protest initiative challenge this week. Oh wait, I got a new one. I got one for this week.
All right.
This week's protest initiative challenge is rain. Rain.
No.
Rain.
What about thunderstorm, Cole?
Nah, it's rain.
All right, so it looks like Cold Dust is trying to use this show as an impromptu rain dance to try to take out the heat wave we're experiencing.
Please.
All right, rain it is.